Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome in. I am Tina Goodwitch, and this is my first live here on the channel of the Goodwitch's Cottage, and it's because of all of you, my subscribers, that I am able to do this. So I want to thank you very, very much for giving me this opportunity to be able to go live and to offer a free reading for you guys. And hopefully this live will go very well and very smoothly, and we can do more lives like this and various other types of lives in the future. So I'm just going to, I came on a little early so that I could check out everything. And there we go, a little bit more light, a little bit more light. And so we are going to absolutely get into a tarot reading for the next couple of weeks and talk about what astrology and everything else is going to be coming your way. So I just wanted to welcome you one more time. I'm Tina Goodwitch. You are watching me on the Goodwitch's Cottage here. And if you are coming from my Facebook page, say hello and let me know what your YouTube name is in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really like the channel, make sure you subscribe. So we are going to jump right in. I'm going to grab my cards over here and talk about a few things astrologically that are going on and just kind of warm up into it and everything for you guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And I have lots of decks here on my table. I normally do these lives on my Facebook page, the Goodwitch's Cottage Storeroom. So I normally do a lot of different cards with you guys on that page. Now I'm doing it here, so I'm kind of figuring out, I'm like, okay, what do we want to use? What do we want to do? You know, how we want to feel this out and everything. So I'm like just taking a look. Of course, I will do my signature Therapet by Kate Allen. And because Maybon is just around the corner, I'm going to use Season of the Witch Maybon series. And of course, to keep that positivity, I think I'm going to use the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace. I have a few decks of hers that I normally use. I also have over here 2 decks from Deborah Blake, which I may tap into. I don't know, but I might keep them here on the side just in case. And last night when I was looking for my cards, I also had a feeling to grab my Oracle of Unicorns. So we're going to keep that kind of close because I'm like, okay, I haven't been grabbing the unicorn vibe in a while. So, but we're going to go with it because that's what we do and everything else. Say hi in the comments when you hop on. Let me know you're there and how your day's going. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. Today, Friday the 13th, has a lot of, unfortunately, bad press, but also good press. But, you know, ultimately, like any number, you definitely have superstition and everything that society will get very scared when numbers and everything, you know, have power to transform your life and manifest great things into your life. And that's what the power of 13 really does have. Hello, how are you doing, honey? Hello, hello. And I am very happy today because of the sheer fact it is Friday the 13th, one of my favorite days in the whole wide world, besides, of course, Christmas, winter solstice. So, yes, I hope you are having a lovely day. All right, so we are going to be talking about some astrology today, and we're going to do a free oracle reading for you guys. Just FYI, I do not do private readings right now, And if you get a message from somebody saying that they are me and they're asking you for money and whatnot for a reading, please report that, because that is not me. I only do free readings here and everything else. So, it is because of the Jason movie. Ah, okay. And that is one thing that Friday the 13th is huge for, the Jason movies. But I am talking about the superstition and magic of the number 13, not so much the murderous and horror of Friday the 13th. Although those movies are very awesome, I have watched them many times. I'm not going to say how many times, because it's going to be like, oh my God, Tina, you are such a geek. So I love those movies, though. They are awesome. Okay. That is one way to look at it, but I look at magic as a positivity. So moving forward, let's talk about the positivity of the lunar cycles and the astrology that are going on right now. We are going to be going into a full moon in Pisces, and that full moon in Pisces is going to be a little bit of a chaotic vibe because it is also a super moon. Now, some people out there are going to give you a lot of say, don't do any, magic, don't do any manifestation, because the energy of that is going to be just insane and everything. And honestly, to me, astrology and also numerology is all about working with the positive aspects of those things. And if you like a little chaos magic, then this is the perfect time for you to manifest. If you're not into that, then stay back and wait until the vibe of the full moon and super moon that's coming up is over. So, hello everyone and welcome in. And I do only free readings here. I do not do private readings. Thank you for asking. But I'm going to jump right in here and start with our Therapets. And we're also going to use our Season of the Witch for Mabon. We're also going to grab our Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. And we may pull a magical unicorn as well. So why I get these out of their boxes here, I'm going to give them a nice little shuffle for a focus on what is the main vibe and themes that we need to look forward to in the coming weeks with September rolling through. Oh my God, I can't believe that September is going by way too fast. I love September because of the weather and the changing of the seasons. Oh my God, I enjoy it so very much. It just getting out in nature and connecting with the elements of nature is just wonderful. And I love that so very much. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love enjoying nature, especially in the fall. But without further ado, let's get shaking these cards into the vibes of what is ahead for us in the next coming weeks. So we got our Therapets up here. I'm going to give them a good shuffle. I'm actually going to shuffle all the cards in one shot so we can just grab the decks and go. We're going to be just doing a general reading here. Nothing, that is going to be specific into uber details. Just a general vibe to guide us and make a manifestation of what is coming in the next couple of weeks. Already, as you see, cards are saying, hey, I want your attention. And so we are going to get to those cards first. So I'm just going to move these out of the way so I can get those cards. That one came out first, second, third, and fourth. So we will get to those cards. I love it when cards jump because that's like, hey, you need to definitely pay attention to me. Sometimes I don't, and I end up seeing those cards anyway. So, I mean, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It's just how it goes. And I am now shuffling our Mabon deck for our guidance for the next couple of weeks, for just a general reading for everyone to have some guidance in what they should be focused on and not worry about, but manifest in their lives and make sure that the goals that they are headed towards are the ones that are truly for them. Because we all know that sometimes we get stubborn and we just don't follow the direction that we really want to go on. And that is why I love using the Oracle decks to help us with getting our tookuses back on track. So I'm just going to be shuffling the decks here, trying to find out the general reading for the next couple of weeks for September and see what is going to be, see if there's any pitfalls, see if there's anything, that we need to watch out for, or if there's things that are really coming for us that we really need to get excited for. Those are always the fun things to come and see. So I'm just going to give these a little bit of a shuffle. This is the deck that I was like, okay, this was a surprise to get pulled out. So it's going to be nice to see what it has to say for us. Okay, you want to stop shuffling. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with our Therapet cards by Kate Allen. And these cards were all like jumping out of the deck saying, hey, I want you to let people know this is information that they need to know for the next couple of weeks. And our first Therapet card has to tell us is no one else knows what they're doing either. It's all going to turn out fine. So don't stress and worry about, the Joneses, because they don't know any better than you do of what they're doing. They are just doing their best and going through the motions of making sure they get their path, their journeys fulfilled and done. So just focus on you, focus on what you want to manifest, and know that it's going to turn out fine. That is the first card. That is the card that hopped out the most and said, hey, everyone must know this right here, right now. Okay? The next card that wanted to come out and say, hello, is you can do the thing. So there's even more confirmation that everything's going to be fine. You just need to go and do it. Follow the steps. Take those baby steps. Take those big leaps. Have the faith. Have the hope. It's going to be all good because you're still making progress, even on your worst day. That is what this next card is telling us. Even on your worst day, you're still making progress. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just keep moving forward. You've got this. You are going to make it manifest. Because you know why? Because you want it. You want it. So you're going to make it happen. So slow and steady progress still is progress. Now, also remember, just because you feel like trash doesn't mean you are trash. Okay? So there is another message. Do not beat yourself up so darn much. You are worthy. You are awesome. You have the power to manifest the great things that you want in this world. Maybe it's not in the way that you think, but keep open to the opportunities and you will find the way. I always say this, and I will repeat this until I find another way to say it, is you keep on working it and it will work. Okay? So that is what the Therapet cards that jumped up at us wanted to let us know. Now, since you may be new to me and don't know how I read and everything, I also read the bottom card of the deck, kind of giving us a sum up of what is to come and what is. And what that card is, don't focus on success or failure. Just focus on effort. Focus on trying. Do you see a vibe here? I know I do. It's telling us that right now, Slow and steady progress is going to win that race. Keep moving forward, making those small progresses, making those giant leaps. That is what's going to manifest the great things that you want in this life. You just got to take it nice and slow. Don't be afraid to ask for help either. You never know who's got that little nugget of opportunity that's going to open up another door to your great ideas. Okay? So make sure you remember all of those beautiful keys of the Therapets. All right. Getting deeper into our card reading is our Mabon cards, because it is a fall, y'all, and it is just a few days away that it is going to be fall, and we have a lot to manifest. We got a lot to focus on, okay? Because the fall, for me, fall is very much about preparation and about making things and about putting things together. In the summer, it is about more of, for me personally, staying inside, gathering my ideas so that when fall comes, I can like jump out of the gate. Okay. That's just me. That may not be you, but it gives you an idea that different people have different energies for different seasons. Now, speaking of the season of Mabon, the first card is I am you and you are me. When we come together, we all seek. So this fall, getting together with your friends, your family, your community is definitely going to be a focus you are going to want to do. So make those plans, get those gatherings, do those little parties, get those fun little sip and paint parties or those crafting parties together, or just get together about a book or a movie. Just go out and make your connections with your tribe. That is the first card that comes out that we should be looking forward to in September into October. The next card is all about there are times when solitude can be healing and enlightening. So you're also going to need that time to heal and have solitude. So in other words, that's kind of warning me about how don't overdo the going out and partying factor, so that your solitude can be more of a healing and a spiritual connection aspect that's coming for you in the future. Okay. So those two cards together tell me that go out and do your community and your vibe with your tribe, but don't go out and do it to the point where it's like you have to have that solitude to recoup. Use that solitude that is going to present itself as well to heal and do your shadow work and manifest more of a connection to yourself. Okay. The next card is about the harvest moon. And that's the one that's coming up. Slow your heart, move gently into the coming of yourself. Okay. So when that harvest moon and the veil is thinning, y'all, so the spirit activity, the energy pickup that you're going to be feeling is going to be a lot more intense. So be ready for it. Make sure that if you don't want to deal with that, you use your meditation and you have your tiger's eye and your obsidian quartz jewelry and around your home. Make sure if you want to open up to those energies, you have your clear quartz, your amethyst, and your other elements of mediumship, because the veil is thinning and it's actually going to start when this harvest moon comes, because it is not just a full moon, it is a super full moon, and there is going to be a partial eclipse. So the energy is going to be intense. So be ready for that, okay? The next card we have for September into October is, of course, pomegranate. Dare to taste the unknown. Let it seduce your spirit and awaken. So again, we're coming back to this card of getting together with friends. Make it an opportunity to try something different. Try different activities. You know what? You don't know if you like something unless you try it. Don't be afraid to try new things. That is what this card is saying. Now, of course, if it's dangerous, of course, absolutely use caution. Common sense, people. It is important. Absolutely. Okay. But thank you for the heart. Thank you for the hearts very much. But definitely, absolutely, you'll want to try new opportunities, new things, and to make those connections with your community. But also remember that solitude at times is going to be the key, okay? Because the intense energy that is coming with the full moon and it being super moon, whole mama. Oh, mama. Hello, Kim. How are you doing? How are you doing, love? Welcome in. All right. And our final card, our wrap up card for our Maybon is look at that. Look at that bounty on that. Oh, my Lord. Yes. It says, falling leaves, let go of all things that weigh heavily on you. You deserve to take up space. That is connecting to that time of solitude. That is connecting to the time of solitude where you need to let go of things that are not for your service of your own good. And the full moon is a perfect time to do this. So absolutely let go of all that is holding you down so that bounty of greatness and that light within you, there it is, that light within you can burn bright and burn true. Okay? That is an awesome message from our Maybon cards. Absolutely. All right, we still have 2 more decks to do so we can get our messages. I think already we have a awesome message for the end of September and into October because it's telling us to focus on ourselves. It is telling us to reconnect with friends and family, go out and try new things. So let's see what our magic elements has got for us. And I bet you it's going to have a lot of repeats of things. But you know what? It's just going to try to tell us that it's really important to sing it home. Okay? First card we have of our magic is come home to yourself. Again, back to that solitude card. It is very important that when you have your solitude time, you focus it on yourself. You focus on what your soul and what your path needs, okay? Do the journal, do the meditation, do the complete solitude. Find a space within your home or go out where you can have a space of solitude and have that connection to yourself. Okay, our next card is every hurricane comes to an end. And I know some of you that are watching may be dealing with hurricanes physically right now or will be coming up this weekend. So this is a good reminder. Every hurricane has an end. You just have to weather the storm and just stay strong. Because ultimately, we have your potential is endless. So you're going to make it through and you're going to have still those massive opportunities and have those connections of making things happen. Yeah, things may have to get unearthed, but so you got to remember that sometimes the tower must fall so that it can have a new foundation. So those opportunities can manifest more abundantly and foundation can be better. Okay. Now, the last card of this deck is the bitch fire. Whenever I read this card, I have to giggle. And this is about standing up for yourself. Okay. This isn't so much about being a bee about it, but this is how you need to know when to stand up for yourself and speak up. Don't be the person who just wish-washies and like, oh, I'll just, whatever. There are times in your life where speaking up for yourself is very important so that people understand what your boundaries are, because that is what this is talking about. This is talking about your personal boundaries. And a lot of people sometimes have a hard time either understanding your boundaries or, staying true to the boundaries. And that is why it's very important for you to speak and defend yourself and make sure people understand what your boundaries are. Okay? You don't have to be a bee to say it, but I'm just letting you know that sometimes, though, you might have to. Okay? All right. And then our extra little deck that I grabbed was the unicorn deck. And I am going to see what this one has to say. Because one, I shuffled it. And also, I'm interested into seeing why my intuition grabbed it. So we're going to pull, let's see. How many cards am I going to pull? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's two left. There's two stuck together. So there we go. Even more so. All right. Let's see what this deck has to say for us. Okay. This is the Oracle of Unicorns. And let's see what they have. Okay. They are okay. The cards are really pushing that when you do your solitude time, you really use it to your benefit. Because the first card we have here is Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Sorry. Had a Hunchback of Notre Dame moment there. Sorry about that. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat. I couldn't read that last word there. Go on a retreat. Again, there we have those solitudes. And the thing that really piqued my interest, and to the point where I had to take my glasses off to read it, is the retreat. Retreats are a great way to get with a community, but also have solitude. You got the best of both worlds there. So if you have an opportunity to go to a retreat within the end of September into October, definitely do that. If you've been teetering on wanting to do that or not, there's your confirmation right there on that card. Sanctuary. Our next card is Receive. Okay? And I'm going to just take my glasses off so I can read the cards here. Be open to receive goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. All right. Do you realize, guys, that we are one of the biggest reasons why we do not get what we want? I know that is a very hard pill to take and a very hard pill to swallow. But we are 99.9% of the time the reason why we don't manifest and get what we want. Because we focus on what we don't want, and or we don't really think we deserve to receive the goodness. Simple, stop doing that. I know, I say simple. It's not simple, I know, but it is simple. You just need to stop the negative self-talk, the negative thinking, and the constant worry and stress. Now, I know, trust me, I know this is hard to do, especially when you have bills to pay and, daily life is building up and you are overthinking and over worrying and focusing so much on the future, you miss out on the present and presence. So bring yourself back to mindfulness, into the moment. And I heard this quote, and I wish I could remember exactly where it's from, but I know it is in Frozen 2. And Anna at one point in the journey has to decide what the next best thing is to do. And that's all you really should worry about, is what is the next best thing, the next step that you need to do. Not the next 20. The next step. The step that's the one step forward. What is that? Focus on that. Receive that. Enjoy that. Deserve that. Okay? That'll help you be in the moment and be mindful. Okay? It'll also help you to receive the good. Next thing is patience. I know. I know. You guys are probably giggling as much as I am, because when I get going and I get fueling and I get my mojo going and I'm feeling aligned and I'm feeling focused, it's like, patience, what's that? I've got no idea. But it's very important to focus on and manifest with it, because what patience has to say is, pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play with the waiting time. Okay? Instead of like, oh, I wish this would just come together, and like kind of dig your heels in about it. Instead, be patient. Sit. Look around. See if there is another sign, another nugget that the universe is trying to drive you to make life even better. Because I know personally, a lot of time, that is what happens. And I miss out on it at that time. Though, if it was really meant for me, it comes back. And I've had that happen. So, be patient. Okay? Now, the last card came out to be 2 cards. So, let's see what they have together. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to show you the cards. These are the 2 cards that came out together. And visually, you got hot, there we go. Hot and cold. Passion and stability. Just looking at the cards, not even reading the cards yet. So the first one is about past lives, okay? Believe your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. A lot of people, and I have also seen it on Facebook and other places that I go on social media, is talking about generational karma and family karma and past life karma. Like this is something that you need to recognize, but also know that it is not 100% your burden to bear, but it is something you have to acknowledge so it doesn't become your burden. Okay? That is something that I get off of this card very much, because she could be with this horse and it could be a huge burden, or she can embrace it and it be a learning experience and a growing experience. That's what you should take from your past lives. Okay? And then we got the last card, which actually is a passion. It's a passion card. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. Sorry, there's sometimes I can't read them because the font is so small. I've got to take the glasses off. So it's very important that you increase your energy levels, because that's what I had to make attention to myself. So we got September into October. Look for those passions. Get excited about them. Don't be afraid to go forward with them. Therapists have already confirmed everything's going to be working out just fine. You need to just keep moving forward. So there's that passion card saying, yo, Go after those passions. Just because other people may say, oh, that's silly, you know, why you're wasting your time, blah, 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 blah. Does it make you happy? Do you get enjoyment out of it? Is it something that drives you every day? Is it something that makes you wake up in the morning and makes you feel alive? Then do that. For the love of all positivity, do that. Okay? Because ultimately, what you need to be focused on, and it said it in the Therapist, it said it in the Mabon deck, and now it is saying it also in the Magic and the Unicorn deck about taking action. Taking action, okay? It is talking about now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action toward your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Confirming again what those therapists were saying already in the beginning of this reading. It is talking about following your passion, going forward, taking those steps of progress. That unicorn is charging out of the forest into its future. It is going forward. It may take some time and take slower steps, but it's still going to be moving forward. Okay? And ultimately, for the next 2 weeks into October, it just seems that it is the time for us to take the time to know what our true heart is saying and what it is passionate about, and to move forward with steady progress and just follow our heart's passion. Because it is time. It is time for us to stop sitting and complaining and puttering in the muck of, I don't like my life. I don't want to do nothing. It is now time to stop living our lives this way and actually like, okay, I want my life to be abundant. I want my life to be healthy. I want my life to have joy and meaning. What's that mean for you? Get your journals out. Get your sketchbooks out. Put down your ideas. Figure them out. Talk it out with your partner. Talk it out with a friend. Talk it out with the universe, your deities, your God, your whatever you connect with. Talk it out. Write it down. Get a plan. Get it manifested. Make sure you let go of the stuff, that false belief, that negativity. The full moon is on the rise, and it is a perfect time for you to get rid of the things that no longer serve you. I don't know what else to tell you guys, but you have the power to manifest great things. Everything is telling us, not just planetary, but also the oracle decks are saying, take this opportunity. Don't let it pass you by. If it does, I'll be around, but why wait? Why wait? Let's take the opportunity now. So I hope that gave you guys some guidance, some knowledge, some inspiration. I know it gave me some. I'm going to be journaling right after this about what I got out of this reading for myself, not just what I got out for you. And this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed being here with me live on my YouTube channel. It was a little crazy. Something new, something different, but it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. So I took the initiative and I said, I'm going to do it. Today's the day. So today was the first day that I took the steps forward to manifest what I want. You should too. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You like my content, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a magical day and stay positive and follow your dreams. Bye, guys. Mwah.